Are you tired of hearing mental health from a superficial view and want to hear about realistic views? Well, you come to the right place, a space where healing is central but also normalized. Your hosts, Donika and Myra, who are in the mental health field, will explore topics that help promote healing in your everyday life. Through our podcast, you will get the real and the work to focus on your healing. Welcome to Black Women Healing Podcast. Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Black Women Healing Podcast. And um today's episode is a special episode because it's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Yeah, it's my birthday. It is my 27th birthday to be exact. And I'm feeling real blessed. I'm feeling real great despite circumstances. Um, and when I say circumstances, I'm talking about the coronavirus, COVID-19, hashtag Rona, that stuff going on, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, like due to those circumstances, my birthday will be a little different this year. I think I'm used to maybe doing dinner, or even if it's having people over, being able to have more than like one or two people over. Um, yeah, this year, to be honest, I wasn't even focused on my birthday. I was so focused on all of the things that I had going on as far as like professionally and with the podcast. As you all know, we had conferences and we had like virtual circles in different cities. And then I just had like personal like trips to different states and stuff. So yeah, this coronavirus, y'all, just really made me slow down. And I'm very grateful for it actually. But so my birthday plans, yeah, it's gonna be very intimate and great food. I will not be doing any virtual parties. I think it's really dope that people have been doing the virtual parties. Um, it's just not for me. I don't even like too much social media and stuff anyway. So if if you want to give me a shout out or anything, go ahead. But I won't be doing any virtual things. But yeah, I just really want to take this episode. It's not gonna be long at all, but just wanted to kind of reflect and kind of share some things that I like to do for my birthday. Um, so a friend of mine about a few years ago, she had mentioned that on her birthday every year she does like a success of however old she was for that year. So for instance, last year I turned 26, so I did 25 successes of 25, 25, 20. Yeah, that's what I did. And so I think a lot of times we think that we didn't do anything for that year, because we're moving, and or we may not be. But when you really sit down and you reflect and you come up with that number, and obviously you can come up with more, you really realize like, wow, I did a lot of stuff this year, and it's a great feeling. So I still haven't did my list yet, but I will. But some things that already are kind of on my in my head that I know that's going to be on my list is, um I'm just going to share two. One, that I feel grounded. I'm a lot more confident and secure in who I am as a woman, as a black woman, as a single black woman with no children, living in a different state with pretty much little to no family. I'm just so much more grounded, and I feel here, and it's a wonderful feeling, and it's powerful, and I'm so glad that I'm starting to feel that way. So yeah, that's one for sure. Um, and another one, obviously, is this podcast. So this podcast was started in September 2019, I believe. And Myra, the co-host, our co-host of Black Women Healing Podcast, as you all know, she reached out to me and kind of had this idea. I was not thinking about this at all. I wanted to do something. I just didn't know what I wanted to do, as far as like, I didn't know if I want to do like therapy groups or, I don't know. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but this literally was part of my destiny, and part of it was a part of my story. And it's most definitely a success of my 26 years of life. This podcast is so amazing, and it makes me feel so fulfilled that I get to speak to different Black women and Black people, and people in general every week about different mental health concerns and overall well-being concerns, and give tips, and to explore, and to also take all that in myself. Y'all, fulfilled. That's the only how I can even explain it. um so that's pretty much something that I do every year. And so I encourage you all, that's a takeaway for sure, to make a list of the successes, or however you want to say it, things you overcome, things you improved on of the year before, when it's your birthday. Um, so yeah, um, it's a lot of things I want to work on, but I don't know. I think I want to. I want to keep it that way. I think I want to stop it there, because I feel like it's a lot of things that I have improved on, and I feel good about it. Um, Cheryl, I know we usually share a book, and it was just in my mind that I finished The Coldest Winter Ever by Sister Soldier, literally like 2 nights ago. And don't laugh at me, because I know everybody's usually read The Coldest Winter Ever, especially if you're a Black person, because it's a very popular urban, kind of like Black hip hop type of book. Well, it's not even hip hop, but it's more so like an urban fiction. And it's very popular. So I bring up that book because Winter, she just was off the chain. She just didn't understand like the meaning of life, because she just wasn't taking the time to really understand like that life was bigger than what she knew. And I'm saying this to say that, you know, I think in life, that's like we have to understand like living in our own truth and our own destiny. And as I continue to grow, that's what I feel more and more connected to it. But yes, that's a book to read, just because I feel like that, y'all. Winter, the way it ends, I ain't gonna tell y'all the whole story, but I just felt so bad for home girl. It's like, dang, why it have to happen to her? But so yeah, that's a book. And yeah, like I said, takeaway is to create that list. Um, Oh, another thing. Shout out to my people. Shout out to my folks. Shout out to my friends, my loved ones. I feel so freaking supported. Like on whole nother level in my life. I feel so supported. And I think that's another reason why I feel grounded. This year, my birthday, y'all, so many people have reached out like wanting to get me gifts, but it's like people know, like people are like, what books you reading? Because that's something, like, if you know me, you know I like books, and I feel like I slowly like I put it out there, but the fact that people actually pick it up and they pay attention to stuff that I like, I feel so freaking good, y'all. But so I'm gonna go ahead and conclude with today's episode of Black Women's Healing Circle. Thank you all for listening. I really appreciate it. Please go ahead and share this episode and all of our episodes with at least 5 people. That could be, if that could be my birthday present, I would so appreciate it. Share Black Women's Healing Circle, this episode or any other, with 5 different people that you know. And if you could subscribe and like, this would be the best birthday ever. So Yeah, share it with folks, and we will be back next week with another episode as usual. Bye.